Hey, what's up guys, MVDHD here and welcome to the MVD show. So today we're going to talk about the best 6 budget phones which you can get for this year, which recently came out last year, but they can do well this year. So let's get into it. Now, first up is what we call best overall. So this is the best budget phone which you can get for this year. I can say best cheap phone at the market. It's just best overall all these other phones. Yeah, and this phone, this category goes to the Google Pixel 6a. So first up, the Google Pixel 6a is powered by the Tensor processor, which is the same processor which is in the up to end of the 6 series. And note that Google is also promising about 5-year security updates. So since from last year when it was released up to 2027, you just keep getting those security updates. And on top of that, again, Google is also promising to give about 3 OS Android updates. So from Android 13 to Android 16. Drastically speaking, that is less than what Samsung gives for its phone. But yeah, we are talking about a phone which is less than 500 USD, which is just, I can say, okay. And on top of that, and this phone is good for those people who shans large screen phones. For the 6.1-inch AMOLED display is better. It's not the biggest, neither is it the tiniest, so it serves as one of those normal size phone, which I can say, and it's good. The screen is also very used to use in broad daylight. That's because it's very bright. And on top of that, they added a 4400 milliamps battery which can last you in a day. Now, this is where the downside comes. Google didn't use the same camera hardware system as they use in the 6 series, making this the first A series to back down from having any flagship counterpart. Well, that's a shame, because having a top notch was what made the 6A series unique in some ways. Dual camera is no less than what we have already seen in the Pixel 3. Now, you have seen it downgraded from 6 to Pixel 3. But again, it might feel outdated because the main camera and the ultra-wide camera captures good photos in that range price, better than any phone in that range price, which is making it okay. With all that being said, it's a choice to buy this one, or you can move to the second phone which we have on this list, which is the best cheap phone. This goes to the best cheap phone in town. Now, to clarify something, this is not the best cheap phone right there, but this is the best amongst the cheap phones. And this category goes to the iPhone SE. So the SE doesn't change much externally from its predecessor. You still get that 4.7-inch LCD screen display, which sometimes feel crampy when you're typing on it, and you still get that thick top and bottom bezels, but looks kind of odd. Maybe you like that kind of odd. Yeah, so this is Apple installed the same chip which is powering one of its main flagship, the iPhone 13 range. So meaning that this makes the iPhone SE one of the powerful phones around the market. And that chip doesn't only make it powerful, but it also improves the battery quality, which can last you now for almost a day, but it can last you less than a day if you use it that way. Now, when it comes to the camera, this camera gets very high context pictures during broad daylight. That's most iPhone users use, but yeah, so it gets pictures during broad daylight, very great contrast picture. But Apple didn't install the night mode, which means that it lags when it comes to the night. So in the night it gets dowdy, blurry, bad pictures. But again, we're talking about a phone which is less than 500 USD. So at the very least, this iPhone can last you a long time due to the fact that Apple is always supporting its phones. Like even right now, they're still supporting the iPhone 6. Just imagine. So getting this phone, it will be one of your best options because it will last you a long time. Apple will still be giving those security updates and giving you those OS updates. So an advice, if you do make a choice of getting this phone, just put a screen protector on top and put a cover pouch behind so that you don't break one of those screens, back screen and front screen, and it can last you, right? Now, the third phone is going to be a runner-up, so let's get into it. So we have a run-up for the best cheap phone. The run-up for the best cheap phone go to Galaxy S53. The Samsung Galaxy S53 is the best alternative if you don't want a Pixel, though its camera system isn't quite as nice, and it comes with a 5000 mAh battery, which is a day-long battery life, and the performance isn't that quite good because you have some breakdown, slow down from here and there, but it's also okay. It's not perfect. And another run-up goes to the Moto G Stylus. Unlike the Moto G siblings, this one has an NF chip, so you can use a tap to pay via Google Play Store, which comes in handy when you forgot your wallet at home. Its battery lasts for nearly 2 days, and the performance is pretty great. But you don't expect much from this camera. But if you don't care about the cameras and about the software updates, this is a great phone for you. And if you're liking the video, a sub will be very appreciated. Switch on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time I post something, and definitely leave a comment anywhere you think I can do better next time. So let's get into it. The fifth phone on the list is called the best under the budget of 3000 USD. This category goes to the Samsung Galaxy A13. Fortunately for me, find out that the A13 is the phone which my grandma is using at the moment right now. So it's a very good phone. It has a 5000 mAh battery, though it is made out of plastic, so the back cover captures a lot of fingerprints, so you have to clean it daily on a daily basis. The chip is okay. It's very unusual for it to be slowing down and stuff like that. It's a very good phone. So this is a phone which is running up for the based under 3000 USD. And we have run up for the based under 3000 USD. So the run up for the category based under 3000 USD is OnePlus Nord 20. The OnePlus is an excellent phone that delivers impressive specs that include the AMOLED screen, which is very rare to find at this price, and it has great performance. It has a default phone track. The downside for this phone is only that the cameras are possible, and the phone will only be updated to Android 12. To be updated to Android 12, so which is on the dark side. So you have been with MVD, and this has been the MVD show. Definitely get one for yourself from the budget of 6 budget phones. You have been with MVD, and here is a goodbye. Bye.